Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining this reading session. Today, we're going to do your 2025 May monthly reading. As usual, we'll be using Oracle of the Celestial Deities and Oracle of the Mythic Heroes to read your general energy. Together, we're also going to pull some tarot cards to help us see what's going to happen for May, right? Now, if you are a sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign in Sagittarius, this could be the reading for you, right? Thank you very much, universe. All right, let's get some energy for our Sagittarius. Okay, one card jumped out first. We're having Pan, right? Reading your first house. Intelligence, resourceful, right? Maybe sometimes a little bit of overthinking. All right. Now let's have a look at what is actually blocking you in May. We have got Persephone. What could be helping you? All right. On top, we have got Mercury. Okay. Very good. Okay, so first of all, Sagittarius, there's definitely some kind of travel energy involved, right, in the months of May for you. Mercury as the energy that is helping you could be talking about physical travel, movement. Sometimes this energy is also about communication actively. Now, with the Pan energy sitting next to you, right, this could be telling you that for the things that you are worried about, you're concerned about, the key to resolve those issues and your anxious thought is to communicate, ask questions, and get the answer. Sometimes the reason why we're keep playing, those scenarios in our mind is because we don't know the answer. And that's why we're guessing. And the more we guess, the more we get anxious. And the more we're anxious, the more we're guessing. And so a lot of you Sagittarius people, right, you actually have a lot of, back and forth thinking in your own mind. This Pan and Mercury sitting as a combination as what is helping you this month is really about you communicating, asking those questions, talking about what you need to know, talking about your concerns, and ask for help. And actually, a lot of the information will come to you naturally through this kind of communication, and you will naturally feel that, now I'm no longer worried because I've communicated my needs, I've communicated my concerns, and that's going to be the result. Now, Persephone energy that is blocking you is definitely supporting what I just said earlier. Sometimes this Persephone energy is a little bit too passive. So, Sagittarius, this month, perhaps the universe is really asking you to take a little bit more proactive role, right, in your life. Try not to feel like you are, you have to do something or you are being forced, to play a certain role in your life. Maybe this is a time when you need to really take control of things, communicate clearly, and naturally you'll get the answer that you need. All right. Also, be careful with running away from confrontation or challenges for the things that you feel a little bit like, I don't know if I should say this, but if I say this, what will they think? The answer is actually to say it. The answer is actually to talk about these kind of things very clearly from the very beginning. All right. Now, let's get one major arcana, right? Let's see what's the theme for the months of May for our beautiful Sagittarius. Thank you, universe. Just one card. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. No wonder you are overthinking. Look, Wheel of Fortune, this energy is talking about change, right? And sometimes these kind of changes could be very fortunate, but it's also beyond our control. So a lot of you guys, maybe there's something, up in the air this month for you guys. Maybe you want something, but you are still waiting to hear from someone. It's a little bit like that. Now, this Wheel of Fortune is really telling you that, okay, the luck is constantly rolling, right? Sometimes we go up, sometimes we come down. But the most important thing is you have a very strong core in the middle. As you can imagine, if you are being, thrown left and right and ups and down by the wheel, you will feel very, very dizzy, right? But this card tells you that always stand in the center of the wheel and make sure that no matter what is actually twisting and turning around you, you know what you need to do and you know what is the important responsibilities you have and how to be who you are. And naturally, you will feel much better, all right? So we're seeing some kind of luck change. Again, this card also has a lot to do with travel. Or again, this month, Sagittarius, you definitely have this kind of traveling movement energy happening for you, right? But I think that's a good thing for you, okay? That's a good. Now let's pull three more cards, right? Let's have a look at what's coming up for Sagittarius. All right, so one card jumped out. First of all, the Hermit. All right. Now this card has a lot to do with your inner knowledge, asking yourself the question, and you will naturally get the answer. Hermit, this energy is also talking about learning from our past lessons. Specifically, I feel this Hermit, because Hermit is related to the Virgo energy. Okay. Now, if you are Sagittarius, then Virgo is in your rules your 10th house on your astrological wheel. So this energy has a lot to do with your career. Okay. Reflecting, understanding things about your career. All right. Continue. We're gonna pull a little bit more cards. All right. Thank you, universe. All right. Eight of Swords, right? So definitely there's something that you are reflecting on how to break through. All right. You are waiting for that moment for you to break through, bring changes into your life. All right. And we get the High Priestess. High Priestess is a card of mystery. Okay. This is very, very interesting. This is what I feel about this energy. Okay. Now, a lot of the answer that you are trying to seek at this moment, right? Probably it is a little bit difficult for you to just to sit there and think, okay, what's the answer? Like what I said, because Mercury is really helping you during this period of time, I think it's important for you to ask those questions. However, sometimes we are in those situations when if we ask a question or even if we say what we want, it does not mean that we're gonna get what we want right away. This Eight of Swords and High Priestess tells you that, but it's very important that you spread that seed now, meaning that you might not get the answer that you want right away, but it's important for the universe and for the people to know what direction you are seeking, what you want, instead of you just kind of like hoping people will be able to read your mind, if you know what I mean. All right. I think a lot of things will change actually in the future, specifically with this Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess. But you might not see the answer coming to you right now. So give it a little bit time, but take the action to communicate. And a lot of the changes could come to you based on the seed that you're planting now. Okay, very good. Now let's get one card, all right, from our Oracle of the Mythic Heroes. Ooh, one card flew out. Asclepius, talent. All right, very good. This card is related to Taurus energy, and Taurus has a lot to do with your self-value and believing in yourself, in your own ability, your skills, right, your strength, things like that. I think one of the things about you guys, Sagittarius, this month is remember that when you're asking for something, you actually deserve to receive it. This card always reminds us that the talent you have, right, the strength you have, what you have already been building so far in your life. And sometimes we all need a little bit extra help, right, from the environment outside, uh, outside our control, let's say, because no matter how amazing you are, we always need a little bit push, right, from this community, from the universe. Now, this card tells you that whatever help and the needs you have, don't be afraid to ask for it. Don't be afraid. Don't feel guilty about asking for what you want because this card always tells you that you deserve the best. All right. Specifically, this Wheel of Fortune, this energy is your energy, Sagittarius, by the way. In tarot, Sagittarius actually rules Jupiter. Okay, now Jupiter is the natural ruler of Sagittarius. So this is really saying that during this month, probably a lot of you guys are very, very self-aware and you're really in your element, right? You understand what you are actually doing, but it's just about how you break through, right? For the long-term project or long-term success. I'm gonna be honest that there is a temporary that kind of blockage there, but like what I said, whatever communication that you're having at this moment is going to lead to a later result. It's going to lead to a later, let's say, a breakthrough, right? And you only in hindsight you will understand that that's the reason why I needed to communicate this. Finally, I see the reason. Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sagittarius. Hope you enjoy the reading. Remember to subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it with the people you care about. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys very soon in the next video session. See you next time.